Hello, everybody. Finally, we're to the time we've all been looking forward to when we get to open up our blessings bank and take out all the coins. So before you do that, I want you just to lift it up and I want you to feel how heavy that is. Why do you think we don't just use coins to go buy things now? Do you think if you put all the coins that are making that container so heavy, if you think you put those in your pants pockets, do you think that would be an easy way to walk around? No, they're way too heavy. So that's why they came up with the paper money, because it's a lot lighter and a lot more compact. They can put it in, you can put it in a wallet or something like that. And nowadays, we don't even have to have real money. We can actually just have a credit card or a debit card. But that's a lesson for another day. So, what I want you to do right now is have your grown-up help you open up the bank that we have. I used duct tape on it, so that they might have to use a sharp instrument or something to get it started, and then you can just peel it off, okay? So you can pause this as you need to and then come back. All right, so we are back and you have your money, and go ahead and dump that on a table, and you should have a nice big pile of something like this. Now, this is just some coins that I had around the house that I throw into a jar as kind of my little rainy day fund. So I'm just going to use this one. And the first thing I want you to do is to see if you can find all the pennies. All right, so I'm going to pick up a penny right now so you can see it and get up here close. So do you remember who is on the penny? That's Abraham Lincoln. And we call that the heads side of the penny because it's where the head of the president is. And if we turn it over, you can see on the back, now it used to be on the back of every penny, you could actually see the Lincoln Memorial, but some pennies now have other pictures on the back. So here's one with the Lincoln Memorial on the back. Let me see if I can turn it around here for you. There you go. And if you get a magnifying glass, or if you have really good scientist eyes, you might even be able to see right in the middle, right in here, you might be able to see the statue of Abraham Lincoln there. And we know that a penny is worth 1 cent. All right, so what we're going to do is I want you to take and sort all your pennies into one pile. So go ahead and start doing that now. You can pause this when you get them all in one pile. Turn on the video again, and I'll tell you what the next step is. Okay, so now we're back, and you have all your pennies. And then I want you to look at the plastic bags that were in your packet. And each plastic bag has a word on it. And I want you to find the one that starts with the letter P, for pennies. And we're going to take all of our pennies. We're not going to have to count them today. We're just sorting. All right, so you're going to take all your pennies that are in your pile and put them inside the penny bag, seal it up, and set it aside. All right, pause it. Go ahead and do that and come right back. Okay, so what do you think the next coin is that we're going to try to find? A penny was worth 1 cent. So the next biggest value coin is a nickel. Do you remember how much a nickel is worth? It's worth 5 cents. That's right. So let's see. I'm going to find a nickel here. Okay. And you can see what the nickel looks like. And you can look at the back of the nickel. Oops, there it is. Okay. And you can even see that it tells us right on there, it says 5 cents. Okay, so now we are going to look around and see if we can find all of our nickels. So we're going to do the same thing we did with the pennies, but this time we're only getting nickels. Put all your nickels into a pile and pause this for a minute while you do that, and then come on back. All right, so I have a bunch of nickels here, and I think you probably know what our next step is going to be. We're going to find the plastic bag that starts with the for nickels, and we're going to put all of our nickels in that bag, seal it up, and set it aside for another day. All right, what's the next highest coin? It is our dime, that's right. Now, our dime is really thin and small. That is Franklin Roosevelt on the front of the dime. And if you turn it over, you can see it has a torch and it has some plants on there, and it says 1 dime. And that is worth 10 cents. So let's go ahead and sort out all your dimes. Okay, we are ready to put our dimes in the plastic bag that starts with what letter? D. Dimes, right. Go ahead and put those in there. And I'll bet all you have left now is 1 big coin, and that big coin is a quarter. And if you look at that, you can see there's George Washington on there again. We also have seen him on a dollar bill in the video that you watched. So there's George Washington, and if you turn it over on the back, sometimes you will see the eagle, the bald eagle. But a lot of times you will see the name of a state, and it will have something from that state. So you can do a fun little game of trying to see if you can get quarters for all 50 states. Both of my sons did that, and they had a really good time collecting all of those quarters with the different states on the back. But for now, all we need to do is take our quarters, put them in a pile, and then find the bag with the Q. Remember, that's a Q-U. And go ahead and put all your quarters in that bag. If you have any extra, like $50 or dollar coins, you can just put those in a container by themselves, and we will talk about what to do with those on another day. But right now, we're just focusing on our pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters. If you have any dollar bills, you can also put those in a bag, little bag, if you have one at home, and put those in a safe place until tomorrow. And tomorrow, we will start actually counting the value of each bag. All right? So I hope you had fun sorting all that money. And I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.